Welcome back everyone to Roo Studios Tekkit 1.2.9G Let's Play series, and this is episode 13. Okay, previous episode we were working on our tree farm, which is over here, and I was going through the big rigmarole of having to make all the mine factory related machines and all the bits and pieces that go with it. So did a lot of the work offline, and I now have the planter. I have the ME interface here, fluid interface. That's to gather all the sludge, and the harvester. And I've got some cable there. I've got some bits and pieces for the power and all the rest of it. And I've also made, I bit the bullet, and while I was at it, I also made a ME fluid terminal. Now when you right click on this, it comes up with another like a chesty looking thing, and this is where all the fluids are kept. Now what we can do here is we can now import our fluids into our ME system, so we now have the ability to do some fluid storage. Now I'm pretty sure I have a fluid import thing here somewhere. Yeah, I do. Import bus. There we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do while we're here is I'm going to extend the ME network. There's a cable going underneath the ground here, and I'm going to put it into that oil pipe that we put in, the oil tanks that we put in just down below earlier. And I'll empty the pipe into the system just to show you how easy it is and how well it stores. Before I do that though, what I need to do is make a fluid storage bus. Now we need to have, these are storage buses here. What we need is the fluid storage buses. Let me have a look. So there's our fluid storage. So we click on a recipe here, and these fill up really fast when we start gathering storage. Okay, we need to insert this tank. Alright, so we're going to need, again, massive amounts of manufacturing to happen. So what we'll do is I'll leave that for now, and I'll do that offline and get the bits and pieces set up for you. Alright, what we'll go on building this farm. Okay, so moving right along down here on our massively quick path, and I did it. Okay, let's just get ourselves out of there. Okay, so we're going to have a planter here. We're going to have a harvester there with a fluid import here. Okay, so we'll just what we'll do is we'll get the planter out, and we'll put the planter straight away right there. So that's the planter. We'll have to go upstairs to put the harvester up, so that's got to go up one block. But what I'll do before I do that, I'll come in here and just sit in here somewhere. Doesn't really matter where it goes, because eventually it'll be replaced with a from nuclear power stuff. So I'll put the lava bucket there, place our magmatic dynamo just in front of it, get a fluid duct, just turn that around so we output it, and fluid duct there so we have power. And now what we'll do is get our hardened redstone up here and across to there, and this one we'll put just here. Now I'm going to just move this out the way. I'll move it across one so that can then go down like that. Okay, so I'll head upstairs now. Oops. So there's our planter there. Now if I right click it, yep, there we go. She's working like a treat, working like a charm. So up here we'll just put a block down here somewhere. Actually, put it on the front. Put it there. I find when you actually face the way you want the harvester to point, that's the way it'll actually look when you do it. So if we plonk it just there, you can now see there's our harvester. He's got power to it. He's happening away. So after a while, you'll probably find that these trees will start to chop down and will start gathering materials. And what we need to do is we need to put our, I think we don't need to put our interface. We're going to need two, I think. Yes, I'll have to make an ME interface to put here, and a fluid interface right next to it. So put the fluid interface just there for now, and I think I'll put a ME interface, the actual item interface, just there. And I think we can just duck that down and tie it in there. So just bear with me. I'll go and grab a basic import bus. I'm pretty sure I've got a basic import bus. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the import bus, and I've just realised one other thing I need is the upgrade nodes, and we'll duck away and we'll make those once I get these things set up, so that the reason it's not chopping at the moment is only going to do a 3x3 area in front of it. So these are out of range still at the moment. So I need to put the upgrade node in there, so it chops down all the trees. Alright, so I'll grab the basic import bus, just put it there, and we should now be able to head this down and across, and we should be able to put the pipe underneath. I don't think the interfaces need any buses attached to them, so we'll just get this happening here. So one there, that links that up, and bring it down to here. Okay, so that should just about be it now. I need to connect to this one. So all I'll do is I'll just sacrifice one of those blocks and just connect. Oh, we need an export bus. Be right back. Okay, while I'm here, I've got my buses. While I'm here, I might just go through and make the how to make the upgrade bits and pieces for the machines. So we just type in upgrade here. Here they are here. We want, I think we needed a increase increase 11, no, increase on 7 for the planter. Whoops, let's get rid of that, one mistake. If we go R7, type R for that. So we need raw plastic, some gold, and some redstone and golden nuggets. So I'm pretty sure we've got some raw plastic there. Yes, we do. So we go to our raw plastic. It was up here. We needed some gold. I think it was like that. Tell you what, let's go to the upgrade and put the thing in there, shall we? So gold up top, that's where it was. And we need a ingot, some nuggets, so I get another bit of gold here. And some redstone. And we just pop into this one here. Give ourselves our, oh, that was pretty smart. I'll do that, get that back later. Or I might just leave it like that. So that's that one. I'll put those back in there. So we only need one of those. And we need to now make the, I think the 11 upgrade, because it's already a 3x3. we upgrade 11, it gives us a 14 by 14. So we need this one here, which is an emerald upgrade. I think it's much the same, except we use emerald rather than gold. So that's pretty straightforward. 16 emerald, we have enough there. Some rubber. And some upgrades there. So there are 2 upgrades. Okay, so that's those done. And I actually made another ME access terminal as well, and I'll show you why and what we can do here. I put the access terminal down here, and I might make another crafting terminal as well while I'm here. Once you hook this access terminal up to the cabling and the wiring, you can actually right click it and you've got access to all your bits and pieces as well. So you can put these anywhere through the wiring you want. It takes a bit more power, but you can put these anywhere along the wiring system that you want, and you'll have instant access to all your items and goods and loot. So it's pretty cool. That's pretty handy. So let me just open this one up, put our gold one in here, and we have a precision export bus that we put there, and we'll run our cables down to there. Now the export bus will put in, that's where we're going to feed all our saplings into to put them in there. And up here now we just right click on our thing and put our emerald one in here. You should now start hearing in a bit the trees start to chop down. Hopefully it should all be working. Okay, so that's all that. That should all be working there. We'll see how we go. Why is there no work happening? Let's grab some. Let's grab some saplings, and we'll plant the saplings and see if that works as well. I'll leave the straight plants alone, and I'll go for the rubber saplings for now. Put these in here. Now, the planter, you can actually dictate where you want things to be planted. So if I was to put a filter in there, it would plant in the front corner of the yard. So if I put these here now, that should start to plant them, if I'm not mistaken. What have I done wrong? Why is that not? Time's going. There's plenty of energy there. Why is there no planting happening? Alright, I'll just give me a sec. I'll come back. I'll get back to you this and find out what's going on here. Okay, I found out what I was doing. Oh, it was my mistake. First off, the harvester wasn't working because of the glitch that you needed with the ME cabling network connecting to machines. You needed a ME interface so that it could keep working. And sometimes you get a bit buggy. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. But when you try and output stuff, you really need the interfaces on the machines, especially when you're mixing fluids with items. I found if you've got a machine that extracts liquids from things as well as items, you need basically interfaces for it all to work properly. So that got that working. The next one was the issue I had was the planter was too high. Okay, now I haven't put the upgrade in this yet, but notice how it's just given you a 3x3 square. The planter's basically right there below the ground, so that was kind of handy because now I can use all my area, and I've placed the rubber sapling in there for what I want, and there's 17 rubber saplings here. Now when I put this gold upgrade in there, that'll expand. Should expand to the whole width of the square now. So it should be now. Here we go. It's all the way down. It's planted all of them. Let's go and have a look. And there you have it. It's starting to plant the whole lot right out to the corners here. You can see all the way out. Alright, so as they grow now, the harvester will harvest them, put them into the planter, and the planter will plant them. Now I'm going to leave it as one colour for now, or one type of tree, because you can put more types in there. However, it'll take the items from the top left first, so it'll sort those out, and it'll just keep filling that up, and it'll keep emptying those out first, and go from there. You can filter it to put whatever you want in here, but what I found is a little bit buggy, and what we'll do this, we'll actually go and set this up just to prove a point. Let's get those, we'll get some white, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll leave those two. So we'll put the different colours in each one for now. What I found is when I walk away and I come back, or I log off and log back on again, these will just simply, let's put more white in there, these will simply just disappear. So what I'll do is that, and then I'll put in here all these saplings again. And what should happen is they should all, I'll put these back away, they should all go into the network, and they should all start planting in their respective quadrants. Okay, there we go, over here. As you can see, it'll take that section there, it'll plant those, yeah, and there's some more here. And you can see it planting in the quadrants there. Now the problem I found, that looks really great, and it'll be kind of handy if there's some more planting there. It'd be really handy if it stays that way, but I've found that this sorting part of the planter is a little bit buggy. Is a little bit on the buggy side, and I found, because I tried to do the same thing with vegetables and carrots and potatoes and things, and what I found was it kept emptying out, and everything had disappeared out of it. So I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. We'll leave it like that, and we'll see how it all goes when we start harvesting. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of site work here. I'm going to cover in these. Go and get some more bricks. Oh, I've got some more bricks here. This is the beauty of the ME network system. You don't have to go far to get your items. There. Now I'm pretty sure I have some facades here still. Yep, so 6 of them. I'll grab those, and I'll just quickly break that pipe, place the facade down. Come on. Oh, come on, what are you doing to me? Now you saw it in the earliest episode, it did it this way, and it worked fine, so I'm not sure what's going on here. So the facade goes on alright. Ah, there we go. I held the shift key down, that's what it was. So I put it in there. So that looks all neat and tidy, and I'll just break this one. Put the facade down, and there we go. So it all looks nice and neat and tidy. Our machine is working, we're having things go into our network, and it's recycling into our planter, and we are now gathering lots and lots of trees and saplings and wood. They're all starting to grow now, and we'll start getting heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff in quick succession. There we go, she's harvesting nicely, and you'll find now that sludges, we are gathering sludge, but it's going through the interface and it's ending up in the terminal. And I'll go over to the terminal and I'll show you. Alright, so there we go, it's harvesting merrily away, chopping it all down for us. So this will be rather good for us. Whoops, I better get out of the way before I start getting squashed by trees. Alright, and that's it, that's how she works. Fairly simple, and we now have an infinite supply of trees, and you'll end up with thousands and thousands. Now when we start making these things, a word of caution, your inventory will fill up rather quickly and your storage drives will end up becoming very full very quickly. Alright, so we'll head over here, have a look at our drives. They should be okay at this stage. Yep, they're still alright at this stage, but I think you'll find very shortly they will start growing, start turning into some very serious, you'll start having some very serious space issues here. So I'll just put everything away again. That can go away, that can go away. Alright, so here we have our fluid terminal, and you'll find, hello, we don't have any, that's right, we don't have a fluid drive. I need to go and make some fluid drives. So we'll do that a little bit later. Here we go, so now we're starting to fill up. Got an orange light there. I need to get some fluid drives happening so I can collect the sludge. But yeah, so that's it. I'll end the tutorial there on a good note. We've figured out our tree, and what'll happen is I might come back if I still have that problem. I'll probably log off and log back on again, and I'll see if we still have that problem about the trees or about the plants in their particular order. If not, fantastic. I'll keep it running like this and just keep gathering trees. Notice I've used the colour saplings here because it chops down, it actually grows different types of wood using the colour saplings, and I've left the straight oak saplings alone because that only gives you one type of wood, whereas these ones you get jungle, you get birch, you get spruce, you get everything with these types of wood. And you find as it's chopping down, you'll see the saplings starting to fill up the yard. Right, so the yellow's all full, cyan's looking pretty good, well the light blue's looking good, the cyan's getting there, and you see how we go. Right, these rubber trees here, once they grow and are harvested, they'll be replaced by the white sapling. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the series, and I hope you got something out of it. Now it's all set up. And that's it for this tutorial. If you're enjoying it, please like and subscribe and share. It helps me out, and I will see you on the next tutorial. Bye for now.